So here's some investment wisdom, or as I say, nuggets of wisdom. Um, this is something you may want to put the next time before you consider spending the next time. So, whether you're a parent or you're a young person, you may want to listen to this because I feel like this will be a very good advice for you. Um, every 5th or 6th of February of every year, what I do is I come up with a budget plan for my birthday, what I want to gift myself, what I want to take myself on a date, and then this is what I do. So, for example, if my budget is 10,000 shillings, what I will do is I will go and spend 10,000 shillings separately, and then I'll put three times the amount, so 30,000, to buy share, or sometimes put in a fund just to see what works. So I buy shares in the stock market, or I put one of the listed stocks, or one of the listed funds in the stock market, or in the newspapers that you get to see. Now, this is quite. This has shown me how to be frugal with my spending habits and living habits. Now, if you're a parent, you're wondering how might this be helpful for you. Do this. You have a son, you have a daughter, and you're thinking, right now they're 1 year old, they're 2 years old. We just born today. So every year, buy shares on their birthday. Each child separately. So if let's say you have 6 kids, okay, 6 is a big number. So let's say you have say 3 kids, right? And one's birthday is on February, the other one is in June, the other one is in September. This is what you do. So let's say baby A is called Ruth. Yes, that is on February, and Felix June, and then there is John in September. So this is what you do. On Ruth's birthday, you buy, let's say, 100 worth of shares, 100 shares of a particular company, let's say BAT, Safaricom, Equity Bank, or KCB. You do this every year. You say, okay, my sons, my children, this will be a fund for them yearly. Or alternatively, you put this money in a fund, money market fund, private equity fund, and just be putting, like, let's say, between 5,000 to 10,000. If you do that continuously for 18 years, this is something I can assure you. You will not pay fees with your own money. The money will accumulate, especially in terms of dividends, in terms of interest, that you didn't consider. And then this is what you make it for. You create a specific bank account that receives the dividend payments. And these bank accounts that will be receiving these dividend payments can only cater for two things. Two things. Either to take that money back to that investment account, or pay the fees. Now, here's what will happen. If they're just recurring dividends and this account is growing with an interest, let's say interest of 6 to 8, let's say 8%, just 8%, right? So if the first year you got let's say 1,000 shillings in terms of dividends, then the next year it follows that way. By the time you'll have reached the 10th year, it will be so much. Now that is one. So if you're a young person, you're wondering, how do I get to live a frugal life? Very key. The same style every on your birthday. Do it at least 2 times the amount you'll have spent on your birthday. This would be very key for you to be able to live a balanced life and an easy life. And then just another tip that I'll talk about: invest 10% of your income, or at least save 10% of your income in a fund. If you do not trust the stock market, try a fund. I'm sure you'll be able to do and get something. And that is that's was the nuggets of wisdom for me. I hope we get to interact again soon. Cheers. Happy weekend.